ocean. And today I'm coming at you from my car. And just so you know, I'm not wearing any makeup whatsoever. I haven't worn any makeup. I went on a cruise earlier this month and had an amazing time, and I'll probably talk about that in a future video. Because my partner, how I got him for Christmas, I got him the GoPro Hero 5 thing, and so I recorded some things when I was in the ocean and all that stuff. So I'll probably make some type of long video about that, just telling you everything and my experience with cruising, because it was our first cruise and I had an amazing time. But this video is going to have no edits whatsoever, and also about my skin. I've had severe sunburn on my scalp, my face, everywhere, and I've been using La Mer continuously, and my skin's getting better and better without makeup, helping it and masking it. And so I've been on this natural Alicia Keys type thing, so whatever. Anyway, but so don't judge my skin, y'all, don't judge me. So right now I'm outside of North Park Mall. I just went to the Louis Vuitton here in Dallas because I'm having my Braza wallet, I'm having it hot stamped, and I'm going to have it hot stamped with the silver foil, and they said it was going to take maybe 2 hours just because they have a line of, you know, things that they need to do. So that's fine with me, whatever. I decided to, as I mentioned in my Louis Vuitton haul video, for my first experience, I decided to buy a bag. And I've been thinking about this for quite some time. It's been beyond me making the first purchase. It's been years of me thinking about, should I do it, should I not, blah blah blah. So I knew that my first purchase was probably going to be something that was pre-loved, and so that's essentially what I did. I went to The Real, I went to Fashion File, I went to Portero, I went to eBay, I went to Yoogi's Closet, I went to a number of places, and ultimately I decided to go with Yoogi's Closet. If you make a purchase of $500 or more, when you give them your email address, they give you a coupon for $75 off your first purchase. So that was very enticing, and they don't restrict it. They don't say, you know, no Louis Vuitton or Bottega Veneta or anything like that. And yes, it's Bottega Veneta, it's not Bottega Veneta. It's just like how people say Bulgari versus Bulgari. Anyway, I'm not gonna go into that. Anyway, the bag that I chose is the Icare, or Icare, as it looks like it's Icare, but I believe in French, I had to look this up. In French, I believe that's Icarus, from Greek mythology, like Daedalus and Icarus. And so it's the Icare, and I got it in Damier Ebene. No one was selling it for the price that Yoogi's was selling it for. And so I was immediately just amazed. Like, the price I paid, amazed.
Wait a second. Okay, that must be, I guess this is light. What is this? Okay, okay, there it goes. Okay, that's light. And that's light up here too. Yeah, that's light. Okay, okay, this video is gonna be so stupid.
The bag I bought, it was, you will not believe me, but on The Real, on every website, people were charging $2,000 because this bag is, I believe it's $2,340 retail, so it would be about $2,500 when you add taxes and shit. I knew this bag would be the perfect bag for me. It's in terms of the size, because I have an Alejandro Inelmo, which I'm going to end up selling eventually, that I love. I like the bag, but it's black, and I really want a brown bag, so I immediately gravitated towards Damier Ebene. And I love the Icare. I like how it looks. I like the functionality of it. So I knew that this was the bag that I would want, or ultimately buy pre-loved, if I found one in a reasonable price. So every time I checked for this bag, the prices were $1,800, you know, $1,799, $1,699, $1,395, $1,595, things like that. Okay. I also tried Poshmark as well, and no, Yoogi's had the bag for $1,175, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And so it was $1,175, and it had, the description said it was like new. It said it had normal wear, but there was nothing extreme. Everything said overall like new. Okay, and I'll probably put a link to the bag that I bought so that you can read it, okay, to understand where I'm coming from when I continue in this video. And the only problems, or the only things, it said that it didn't have a lock, or no, it didn't have the key for the lock. Perfectly fine with me, because I was going to buy a new lock anyway, because I wanted a brand new lock. with keys. Okay, so it didn't have that. It doesn't have a luggage tag. Again, not a big deal. I can buy one because I've spoken to an SA and I can buy it. So that was the only thing that it talked about. Okay, and it has like and I'll show you on the bag like the other things that I'm going to go into. I had it expedited. I paid I think $24.95, I believe, for expedited shipping. So I ended up paying $1124.95. And what's great about Yoogi's is that they don't charge you tax. So I paid $11.75, and then I had the $75 coupon, so I paid $1,124.95. No tax. Like the real, they charge you tax. I've never seen this bag under $1,200. Even if it was beat up, I've never seen it for that low. You know, and that's the thing. The bag's in amazing condition, as I will show you. This is the bag that it came in, the dust bag, and it just says Yoogi's on it. And this is the bag. And let me just get this out here. It's kind of awkward because I'm in my car. So this is the bag, as you can see. And it is absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful bag, and here's the lock and the zipper, and again, as you can see, it's in amazing condition. I mean, there's nothing on it. I mean, it looks practically new. I mean, it's amazing. Okay, I'm happy with it, right? And you know, and here's the hardware. It's in amazing shape. I mean, like, this person babied this bag, and this bag, the date code on it, it is from 2008. I believe the 10th week. I think it's made in France. So this is a 9-year-old bag, and as you can see, it's in amazing condition, right? It's a beautiful bag. So I was elated when I opened it, right? I was so excited. You know, they said it was like new. They were good on that. They were totally honest about that. The problem I have, and let me just go into it. The problem I have with the bag is that the zipper portion, this portion here in the main zipper compartment, this portion has a tear on the outside. So like this brown portion here, there's a tear, and there's 2 of them. And with the bag sealed or closed, you can see, you should be able to see that here. If you see me stretch it, it has a tear right there. And on this side, it also has a tear, as you can see there. I can open it, you know, and it's not, you know, it's not an issue. And that's just the box for my wallet. I didn't buy anything else yet, but but like, there's no issue with that. Okay, it's just that portion is torn. The Yoogi site did not disclose that information, because to me, I would think, if you're buying a bag, I don't care how much it is, if you're buying a pre-loved bag, and especially something as prestigious as Louis Vuitton, if it were Chanel, Bottega Veneta, if it was a Celine, anything like that, this information should be disclosed. And because, like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description box of the bag I specifically bought. I want you to read the description, because nowhere did it say that it had this situation, because this is a very major situation that should be disclosed.
And somebody's calling. It may be Louis Vuitton. I don't know. I don't know if you can hear the ringtone because I'm literally recording. We just gonna wait, y'all. This is the dumbest video ever. Oh, and I got this watch for my anniversary. If you haven't seen it on my Facebook, it's a beautiful watch, right? Two-tone? I love it. Okay, there we go.
So, this specifically was not disclosed. It said it was in like new condition overall. And if it's in like new condition overall, and that's true, I feel like that is what the condition is of the bag. But as far as this zipper compartment area, or the zipper area, if it has tears, it probably has to be replaced or fixed. And that may be why it was $11.75, but at the same time, that information was not disclosed to me. So I have a problem with that. And I'm not saying I need Yoogi's to give me some more money or something, but I think that's very misleading to customers. And it kind of put a sour taste in my mouth, because it's like, should I buy something in the future from you guys? Because if you don't want to disclose everything, then, I mean, why should I buy from you? You know, unless you literally say it's brand new. And yes, what's great about them too, they have a 30-day return policy, so I could totally return it, no problem. But this bag is an amazing shape, okay? It's just this one thing that really bothers me. So I went to an essay in the Louis Vuitton store when I was getting the hot stamp put in the request, and I had her look at the bag. I was totally honest. I said, girl, I got this from Yoogi's. And because she said this is an amazing condition for being, you know, 9 years old, it's an amazing condition. And she's like, the person babied this bag. She knew that it was real, like, from the jump. I mean, as soon as she looked at it, she knew that it was real.
I was trying to hide the tag, so I put it on the inside.
Because it's attached to a tag, and the tag says, you know, do not remove, because if you do, then you cannot return it. But then I finally just told her, because she was a sister, so I said, you know what, I'm not going to play with you right now. I ain't got time to play with you. As far as this is concerned, this bag, you know, I said, you know, there's a zipper issue, and I'd like for you to look at it. So she looked at it, and she said that this whole zipper would have to come out, and it would have to be replaced. To replace this zipper, it's she said $360 plus tax. Okay, so like $390, $380, whatever. And she said, you know, we can send it off to Paris. They'll take care of it. They're going to replace this whole thing. If I do it, like, they would replace the whole thing. And because it doesn't have a key anyway with the lock, and with it just going like this without keys, she said, like, they're going to replace the key, the lock anyway, so I wouldn't even have to buy a lock. It would just be given to me. And so that's so now I'm like saving even more money, because I was about to go buy a lock, which I think is, I forgot how much a lock is, but they'll end up replacing the lock, giving me a new lock with keys. I'm going to end up getting a box, and I'm going to end up getting the Louis Vuitton dust bag and everything when it comes back from Paris. So it makes me, you know, like, kind of feel good about it, I guess. At the end of the day, I shouldn't have to pay for that. If this was disclosed and I knew what I was going into, I probably wouldn't be so irritated, because I was excited to get it. But at the same time, I'm like, Yoogi's should have disclosed this information. And I'm going to call them on Monday. They're not open on Saturdays, so I'm going to call them on Monday and tell them about this, and send them, and probably put an email. I'm going to email them first and send them a link to this video, because I'm going to upload this video sometime today. I'm not really thrilled with that, but at the same time, overall, the bag's amazing. It's spotless on the inside. I mean, this person literally barely did, like, there's some wear here, like just normal wear. It's so minimal, it's no big deal. And I'm gonna do it to it anyway. So, I mean, like, it's not a big deal to me. And for $1,100, when it always, every time I see it, it's $1,400, $1,500, $1,900, $1,800 pre-love. Even if I get the repairs done, I'm still going to spend, you know, roughly the same amount of money that somebody else would have paid. Or actually, I'm still going to spend less, because if I spend $380, that's going to be $1,480. So, like I said, people who buy this, they end up, and it's always on other sites, and it's always plus tax, so it's like $1,500, $1,600, $2,000, whatever. So, and on eBay, you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, unless you know that person.
I ain't got time to be ordering something from Japan just because people say China you shouldn't buy from, but Japan is always real. I don't have time for that.
I feel like it'll be a good investment, and I would still be very pleased with this bag. Spending a little under $1,500 for a bag that is nearly $2,500 retail. So I wanted to do this video because I'm going to go ahead and give it to her and have it sent to Paris and have it done. I'm just gonna pay for it now. I don't know if I can pay for it now, if I pay for it when I get it back, I don't know. Once I get this bag back from Paris, they said it could take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks, but she said most likely it'll be relatively quickly. She said a lot of repairs have been coming back pretty quickly, so it shouldn't take too long. So anyway, I will let you know the status of what happens with the bag and the results when it comes back. I will go ahead and do a video, a whole thorough video about the bag, and go from there. So anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.